So this is like Vorax-less Vorax Paladin. And then we have the card that tutors Nozdormu. So we get to our late game stuff easier. Recurring villain, Libram Paladin UN, infinite villains with wisdom.
Your life is now forfeit.
Yep. It's got an 100% win rate.
Look, you shinies.
Who's Para? Thank you so much for following. Should I boop that? I'm kind of the control deck in this situation. Magikarp, thank you so much for following.
Feed the fish, landlubber.
Someone told me you streamed. Hope your climb is going well. Yeah, we're not like really climbing today. Today we're Dorn, thank you so much for following. Today we're goofing off with Paladin because it got the OB1 portrait. But in that sense, I guess it's going well. It's going as well as intended. Alright, next turn we play this Nozdormu. Turn after we play this and this together. Also, it kept saying you were ranked 62, not 100. Yeah, we were 62 earlier today. Weird bug. Is that a bug, or did they want it to be that way? I don't know why they would want it to be that way. Penflinger and Kingsbane Rogue. The thing that I like about, I don't think I'd ever run two, but yet, like, something that I would like about running a Penflinger in Kingsbane Rogue is it lets you get around Bulwark without, like, stupid stuff. Man, what Kingsbane can do with 10 mana. Yikes. This Echoing Ooze is going to be problematic for the Kingsbane player, probably, because I don't imagine they're running 2 sap, but it is pretty scary. Is this deck good or just wacky? Jury's still out. I imagine it's just wacky. But we've only played the one game with it. Plunder. Do we care about them using their plunders there? I don't think so. I did draw last just now, but I was never not going to do that. Reminder to add prediction next game. We're going to try cutting the OTK stuff because it's very situational, and run Darkbane and Penflinger instead and see how that goes. Galvadon quest? If we run the Galvadon quest, we also have to run the 2/3s that draw a card, and the licensed adventure, and Beardo, right? Like you don't run. Oh, like we could actually just play Galvadon, is what you're saying. That's funny. I don't know about that one. The standard version runs Barov, but don't they also run like brooms and stuff? I don't have Linissa or Liadrin, but I do have the OTK package. Not sure if I want to sink the resources into crafting the ladies. If you're going to run Adis, you have to run Liadrin. You don't need Linissa, but you do need Liadrin. Do you think Salhad's Pride is worth it in Wild to run? I don't know if you would run it in a deck like this, but maybe it's good. Like if you... I think you cut Uther, maybe like the Spikered Stage and the Solemn Vigils and stuff, and the Nozdormu package if you're gonna, like, I don't know that the Libram package works with Nozdormu, but I haven't tried it at all. Imagine running Adis but not how do you pronounce that? Yeah. The Divine Shield one's really cool for like trading, but Adis wins you the game if the game's gone that long. Ooh. Cool. Next turn we can do this and this. For Yola. You would put the Divine Shield 1/1 taunts in. They're not bad, are they? Pretty good cards. What do you cut, though? You crafted Golden Adis. I've been wanting to since I fell in love with the Vorax deck. I also want a Golden Beardo. I want a Golden everything. There's so many like whack legendaries that are only good in this deck. It's like hard to justify it. You wonder if they run Whirl Kick? Me too, man. Me too. I think I want to play this with all this stuff after these things are free. I could just do this. This seems alright. There's our Adis. So after these are free, it's good for Adis too. Up to no good? Me too. Well, we can do Wild Pyromancer thing on this.
From nothing, power.
Take out Uther for the Vorax. I feel like Uther is just a win condition against aggro decks. So now I can do 3 damage to the board. I want to do 4. Oh. Insane top deck. Is Kenobi holding the Martian Banhammer? Yep. Beardo was played as self-made Death Knight Anduin before he was released. Oh, you mean for like spawn combos? Yeah, like back in my day, people used to run Justicar and Sir Finley and Shadow Form to pull off a spawn combo. Remember that deck? Remember when spawn combo was a thing without Anduin? It's not that old. Knights was 2016, right? So it's 2015. It's 5 years ago. I love my meme decks, and well, I mean, like, obviously it wasn't like when I was a kid, you know. I'm over exaggerating. I love my meme decks and want them to be good support, but if they get meta, yuck. I know, right? Imagine if Justicar stacked and you could create Omega hero powers. Like, the more you play Justicar, the more your hero power would do stuff. Justicar would be broken if that were the case, right? Maybe she wouldn't be broken. I bet you there would be a time in Hearthstone when she was broken. But yeah, we're gonna play this, and then we're gonna win the Hearthstone game, I think. So many options.
This dungeon reeks of magic.
Well, now the question is, how do they kill us? I don't think they do, right? We ought to be fine. They don't even have 12 on board. We don't need that for an OTK. We have this, so like if all this stuff dies, we can. Dead Man's Hand Warrior with Justicar stacking. Oof. That actually sounds fun. Oh my goodness. Let's make it happen. Does Lanessa count towards Yogg? No. Have I tried Wild Pure Paladin? Yes. It's alright. This deck is awesome. It's pretty fun. I always like the Libram slow OTK Paladin stuff. Having the Redscale Tamer to tutor out the Nozdormu is so interesting.
Uther versus and the light shall bring victory. I shall bring honor.
This hand is absolutely lit. Oh my goodness. Gaze in horror at this hand. We've not drawn Solemn Vigil yet,
Greetings.
right?
Your life is now forfeit.
Toxic Streamer MartianBuu.
Wow. Hail to you.
Hey, Murloc War Dealer. Oh, that's pretty sad, actually. Would have been great if I pulled this, huh?
Mind if I roll mead?
I cannot wait to read.
I don't know that I want to do this enough to coin it out.
Read this.
Let's see the Flinger Boomer MPA. APM. Should they BM punished? Because of the dirty rat? Listen. Threatening with the new portrait is actually amazing because they don't get to play with the new portrait maybe because they maybe haven't bought it. So if we use all the voice lines, they don't have to buy it. They just get to play against me and know what it says. It's my excuse for my bad behavior anyway. I'm actually going to do this before Nozdormu because I don't want them to poly. They could poly me this turn, huh? They can only poly one. But anyways, I don't want them to Psychic Scream this into my deck, right? So. No Vorax, shake my head. I know. It's sad. For shame. Cool. Do I even play this? They can scream now, so I don't want to like commit that to the board. That said, if they do scream, we have Linessa to get the things back. He dusted Vorax a long time ago. I only crafted him like this year. Must have meant I dusted them at one point. Because I had a complete collection in Frozen Throne.
If power is what you seek, knowledge is what I provide.
We require another discount. I need to catch the VODs of Martian to figure out how to play. Oh, the Vorax stuff? It plays like this. You just have Vorax in the deck. So like, Vorax lets you duplicate your Librams in the same way that Echoing Ooze does. So you just keep putting them on the Vorax and he keeps making little plants that have a Libram and then he gets more and more. So once you put like 3 on the Vorax, you have, 6 Librams to work with. And you can like Spikered Steed in the same way that you can with Echoing Ooze. Nice. The shame here is I think they can just kill us, right? We need them to kill our guy or put a thing out in order to be able to do anything here. Yeah, potential APM turn coming soon, or potential death. And then you can like you can put Libram of Hope on the Vorax to get 2 8/8s with Divine Shield. So that's kind of like what you do with the Vorax. I'll miss you, my sweet, sweet stuff. Shall we just play this? Have we drawn at all? We really haven't done much. This is just going to get us a bunch of Librams. We don't super need that, or do we? We've already seen the Psychic Scream, so this will hopefully just be good. I've gone from 200 to 700 Legend trying to turn 5 Linecracker. Turns out it isn't. With Twig and Sphere. So that's cute. How are they killing this thing? How am I getting my Librams back? I don't know that I am. I would love to top deck Hand of Adal, because then we could Hand of Adal this and then play Lanessa, and then hopefully one of them dies. Ugh. So now they have the ability to Mass Hysteria us, which would be cool, because then we get all these Librams in our hand. If we do this first, maybe they like Spirit Lash Mass Hysteria us? I don't know. Then we can do Aetus Penflinger things. Possible super fun turn incoming. Nice. I bet they thought that was a high roll. We don't even need the Penflinger. We just get to go with in with Aetus, right? 3 times 8 is plenty more than that. Leandrin, no, doesn't matter. You can't even see Uther. Look at that. He's a book now. He has become Libram Paladin. Hey, this is so cool. I agree. I agree completely. I like that without the clunky Beardo and Tour Guide in the deck. Makes me so happy that Aetus is a good card in a good deck. Well, it's a decent card. It's a good card in a decent deck. I don't know. Hard to give it the good deck title yet. You love Libram Paladin, it looks fun. It really is. And like my pet card for Libram Paladin is Vorax. Kinda hurts me that there's no Vorax in here, but I'm trying to like play the good version of this, and I don't know if we can give like 4 mana 3/3s.
Uther versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory. I shall bring honor to the silver hand.
I shall bring honor to the silver hand. Ooh. Well, we still need various Librams and stuff. Still haven't drawn Solemn Vigil. I've not seen that card in my hand as of yet. Well, there's 5k on us to win, and nobody has bet for us to lose yet. So, we need a hater.
I cannot wait to read this.
Reporting for duty.
You wonder if new Uther says anything to Arthas or Jaina? You bet 8k on me to lose? I think it's a good time for it. Because I'm about to like Nozdormu with this person with nothing to do in my hand. Ooh, nice. I need to craft Adis and Golden after at least Starseeker, Rafam, and Darkness. Teddy doesn't want you to do that. I say go for it if those cards make you happy. Rafam, Warlock Rafam, or Rafam, like, League of Explorers Rafam? I like the idea of having a golden Warlock Rafam. Think of all the legendaries you can have in gold. Light's justice has failed. I smell a Tyrion. Any tier 3 darkness decks? If you put the darkness in any tier 1 deck, you'll find yourself with a tier 3 deck. How about that? I don't know, it seems alright in like Seeker Mage or in Raza. And I mean, like, there's worse things you could do than put those in those decks. I don't know if there's like a combo deck with the darkness. That Nozdormu is such a beautiful card. It's pretty sweet, huh? Oh my goodness, we found Solemn Vigil. We found Solemn Vigil. Or just 5 mana, draw 2 in it. Cool. How about Darkness Togwaggle with Broom, Silas, and Ashtongue to deal 20 damage? Darkness Togwaggle with Broom, Silas, and Ashtongue to deal 20 damage. I guess that's the best possible target we could have had. If they can't kill it, I'm going to be really happy. If they can, I'm going to be sad. They're just going to steal it. Feels bad. Wasn't me. Martian still hasn't played Divine Shield Paladin. We're having fun with this one though, aren't we? Easy Pyromancer.
No peace, no rest. Fall by my hand.
Uh-oh. Wolf doesn't give armor, does he? Sure doesn't. I got wrecked like 3 or 4 times in a row with Martian Secret Darkness Mage a few weeks back. I've never put Darkness in a Secret Mage deck. That's mentalistic. Hey Kirko. Are you back in time for the Vorax? Kind of. There's no Vorax in here. Well, I wish I had that pen flinger. Oh my goodness, if they hadn't ratted the pen flinger, this would have been so good. We're just trying to get a few more brooms in the res pool at this point. I'll let Boat Lurker craft whatever he wants in Golden. The only good things to craft in Golden are the things you want to craft in Golden. There's no, like... There is nothing less objective than what you should craft in Golden. And, like, making the... If you were to make an objective argument, like, you want to point towards, like, Elise and Warlock, Rafam, and stuff like that, because they give you... value of additional Goldens, you know. It's like those are all fine. They can craft whatever they want in Golden. KP was running Darkness and Raza Priest to Tech of the Mirror. He sure was. Go on, concede, I dare ya. Shadow wants his points. He might still get them, Shadow. We haven't won this game yet. Like, even close. Ooh. Nice. Shoop.
This dungeon reeks of magic.
We haven't seen the Scream yet. So, like, a Scream here would be kind of devastating, actually. But hopefully... Yeah, I really shouldn't have played this on the turn that I had that, huh? That was a mistake. I think Bull Fram Shield is getting better. If you play him in Res Priest, it's hard to get combo killed. Oh, that's interesting. The only golden legendary you've crafted was Whizbang. That's a cool choice. I pulled him. I regret never having done the Whizbang to Legend challenge. Like, I pulled him golden and intended to try to get to Legend with him, and I never even attempted it while he was in Standard. I would do it if they had a wild version of it, but tell me they don't have pen flingers for lethal. That would be disgusting. Oh my goodness. Alright, looks like they don't. Oh, and they're killing those things? Beautiful. Look at all these. It's only 18 damage. No, it's not. It's more than that, because we play them all, and then we play the Aedis, and then we play the... Like, we play Aedis, we play them all, and then we Liadrin. Alright, so sick lethal incoming, maybe? Luther has become Libram Paladin again. You think I'm too off? I think 24 is plenty. Oh no, we got a thing. Uh-oh. We might be one off now, because we've got one of these. Yeah, we're one off. So the Glacial Shard mattered. Haha! Very good. Oh, sweet. Is there any way to give Aedis lifesteal? Yeah. Or to give Wild Pyromancer lifesteal. It's the Light Forged something or other. It's 2 mana, twin spell, give a minion lifesteal. The reason I don't include that is actually because it has twin spell. It just pollutes your Liadrin and your Linessa too much. If you could run just one of them, I would say it would be worth it. But yeah, Lightforge Blessing. But yeah, you have to run 2. Like if you include 1 copy, you're running 2 of them. So like it either rots in your hand, or if you end up playing the second copy of it, you get the original one and the extra one in your Liadrins and your Linessas. The Linessa's fine, right? Like it's the Liadrin mostly that's the problem. You need the Liadrin to give you as many Librams as possible. Your healing is doubled card is an interesting card. I kind of want to craft that to play some Paladin decks. Yeah, I think that with like Flash of Light is cool. Especially you can run it with like Crystology and tutor it out. Imagine running any Paladin deck without Crystology nowadays. If they added more hand space, this deck would be nuts. Petition to let Expand Our Minds. Actually, Expand Our Minds would be broken in this deck, huh? Because it lacks draw anyway. Having Expand Our Minds in here to get like the extra hand space and the draw would be so good. There's a point in this game where you just don't want to draw anymore because you always mill. It's true. Martian, you gotta put the results in the prediction. Somebody did that already, didn't they? I love how that card is just now called Expand Our Minds. I know, right? It's Valdris is what he's called. He says, "We must expand our minds," and then he draws you 4 cards and sets your hand total to 12. This deck has a lot of tutors in it. George, yeah. Tempo Armorsmith. Wow, wow, wow. Let the pain speak to me. We are missing just nobody, duh. Thank you so much for following. Obviously, we'd like to have a Libram of Wisdom. Guess we'll do this. We have to use the coin, or else like we overdraw if they do that.
I cannot wait to read this.
Valdris, one of the useless legendaries you unpacked along with Zeraco. I think Valdris is going to go in pretty much any combo Warlock deck. I don't know that Valdris, even if Valdris is useless now, it's not useless forever. Alright, so we're going to overdraw something we don't care about. That feels a little bad, but I think it'll be fine. So we got our Aetus. That was the one we didn't want to lose. Overdrawing Libram of Wisdom. That would have been a bummer. Martian, do those moving eyes on the warrior freak you out? No. I think they're fine. They're not too scary. I'm mostly not afraid of pixels. Mostly. Valdris is viable in Renalock? With like the Fel Reaver version, where you're trying to draw into the Fel Reaver in order to... Ah, that feels bad. That feels mighty bad. Imagine they get our other one too. Let's try to get rid of stuff from our hand. My goodness. What a bad burn. Ugh. I'd say I don't know, maybe if you're running Ticketus, you could even get away with Valdris too. Oh no. They need to come out with another Warlock portrait so I can experiment with that. Are we not running Auctioneer or Beardo? It's true. We can't run everything. We're experimenting cutting it. The Tour Guide and the Beardo just tend to kind of rot in the hand for a long time. My goodness. Oh, thank you. Do I could have penflingered there. I didn't even think about it. I really should have too. I should have penflingered here and then did that. And then, yeah. Bad news bears. We'll just try to smork it up. Soften them up as much as possible for Adis. I guess that was the best hit. Adis was the bad hit. You know, Adis would have been devastating. Linus, I think I value more than the Penflinger. That was an error. Did something nice come out of there? So the Penflinger. Alright, that's fine. Ooh, missing the Penflinger is sad, huh? But like, Adis gets through that. What pixels are you scared of? I don't know. None come to mind. What is this? Hoping to beat you with Silas OTK? That was both Cold Lights? Oh, it's ETC OTK, isn't it? Oh, it could be, huh? That's a good point. Which Book of Heroes portrait is next? I hear Malfurion. You are the Marsh Man, and your wife is the Marsh Queen. That checks out. I thought about just jamming Linessa this turn, but I want my hand to be emptier by the time I play her. Scared of dead pixels? A little. I will have my vengeance. Cool. I feel like I shouldn't play that this turn. This does feel like ETC. I bet you it's not Dead Man's Hand, because like they tossed a bunch of stuff that I think that they would want to recycle with Dead Man's Hand. Did you know the Blade Fist has no master? I had heard that. That was devastating. That is something we did not want to happen. Do try to keep yourselves alive.
I'm almost out of cards.
I'm almost out of cards.
For Lordaeron.
All right. Man, I'm so sad about that Linessa rat. Look how giant this board is, my goodness. They've already used a brawl. Are we gonna overdraw a little bit? We probably are, aren't we? I imagine they have another one.
Almost out of cards.
This was Silas, that was game. I think a Silas deck would have to have a lot less of this stuff in it. I think it needs more room for other things. Golden Aegis is one of the cooler ones. She's something I really want to have in move. Uh-oh. Oh, they're gonna infinite me? Uh-oh. At least we can get rid of the brand. So it is Dead Man's Hand then. But they're out of Cold Lights, out of Zephyrus. They haven't played Dead Man's Hand yet. Well, they can Dead Man's Hand the Frost Nova. But then how are they going to redraw it? Battle Rage? How many Battle Rages have they gone through? Both of them. I'm going to draw that. Didn't even get to play our Aegis.